Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hello, my dears. You are in the class, in the lecture of Yoga Philosophy for the students and teachers of Yoga Alliance USA. So today it is very important lecture because it is on pranayama. You must understand actually what's pranayama authentically. So who is a authentic person about it? Who can tell us what is pranayama? So let us go to Patanjali's Yoga Sutram, and there we will find a perfect answer of this question, that what's pranayama. So answer to the question of what is pranayama, Maharshi Patanjali writes an aphorism in his treatise, the Yoga Sutram: Tasmin sati श्वास प्रश्वासयोर गति विच्छेद प्राणायाम. ये कहते हैं, he says, what's answer of the question that what is pranayama? So he gives the definition: tasmin sati, having mastery over asanas. Actually, in the sequence of Ashtanga Yoga, yama niyama asana is third, then pranayama is fourth. So pranayama is advanced technique of breathing that regulates or that supports the prana or pranic energy. Actually, the pranic energy that runs in our body, that requires oxygen. Therefore, to boost up that pranic energy, it is a must that we boost up the breathing exercise or our respiratory function, because that is connected. If because mind takes energy from us, then that works, otherwise can't work. So that energy is a prana, and prana requires oxygen to be conductive all over the body. It is therefore in the sequence, first we have to make the space in the body to absorb the pranic energy, or to suck the oxygen from the atmosphere and make our body very conductive, to make a good scope to flow the energy into each and every cell of the body. So all these possibilities are made in asana practice, and as a result, comfortability and stability comes, and that comfortability, stability now helpful to practice pranayama, because the space is made, and now to use that space to fill up something very important, which is very nice and very beneficial for the body and mind, for the whole personality. So this is the point, that we have to understand the sequence of Ashtanga Yoga. You are in the class of yoga philosophy, so maybe it is a little boring, but if you have interest actually, then you will pay the time and dedication, and then you will enjoy. So this is the specific class for specific students. So tasmin sati, after having mastery over asanas, श्वास प्रश्वासयोर गति विच्छेद, श्वास प्रश्वास, श्वास prashwas. So incoming breath is shwas and outgoing is called prashwas. So shwas prashwas yor gati vicheda. Gati vicheda means the disturbance in the movement of breathing, or to make an setback, to make a setback, to disturb the natural way of breathing. Natural function of respiration should be disturbed, and when it will be disturbed, then there will be space and possibility to suck up more and more breath, more and more fresh air, more and more oxygen, in order to give the fuel to our mind to function, to work. Right? So you have to understand the purpose of asana, then pranayama. Pranic healing is done. Much and more oxygen. Mostly the people use not more than 20% oxygen in the body, and if they can have the capacity to use 100 percent, then it will be miraculous. It will be just a charismatic change in the personality of the practitioner. Of course. So pranayama, there are so many methods: anulom vilom, ujjayi, bhastrika, kapalabhati. There are so many varieties of pranayama, and the characteristic of each and every pranayama to hold more and more breath within the body, and how long you can hold the breath. In that time duration, the oxygen items go inside and absorb much and more, and in this way the storage takes place, and fulfillment of oxygen takes place, and which is blunt need of the body, and therefore it takes place. And it is not possible without comfortability and stability, because comfortability and stability is there. And then now relaxation comes because of pranayama. The purpose of pranayama to inhale more and more oxygen, therefore to disturb the natural way of breathing, the natural style of breathing. If you disturb, so what will happen in disturbance? Gati vicheda. When gati is vicheded, or the deadlock is done there, so what happens? What happens? If sometime anybody stops his breath, then he takes very long and deep breath. And that long and deep breath became pranayama. Because in natural breathing, a limited percentage of oxygen will be sucked, while we need more and more percentage of oxygen. Therefore, we have to change our, natural or a perpetual frame of movement. We have to stop, and then we have to exhale so fast, sometimes so very long. So many methods of pranayama. So pranayama purifies the each and every nerve of the body, each and every brain cell, the neurons, and each and every pore of the body is purified, and that purified state of the body definitely affects the mind. And when mind is affected by that relaxation and with a fullness of energy, then mind become focused, body is purified. Purified means diseaseless, illless, and then mental mechanism gets charged. Then the caliber, confidence, and stamina, patience, such type of qualities or such type of tendencies or the merits are developed in the personality. It is a miraculous and it is really amazing or wonderful achievement of this act or of this practice. So I think, what is pranayama? To stop or to disturb the natural respiration or natural respiratory exercise, or natural breathing. To stop or to disturb the natural breathing is pranayama. Correct? This is the definition. What is pranayama? To stop the breath, to stop the natural breathing or to disturb the natural breathing is pranayama. So to disturb the natural breathing is pranayama, because much and more scope is provided to suck up more and more fresh air, and fresh air means oxygen, oxygen means prana, and then the conductivity of prana runs up the whole body and mind, and the fitness of physique and wellness of mind is attained. So thank you very much. Like and share, subscribe first of all. Okay, see you again. Thank you very much.